That would be because I have the wrong microphone hooked up. Hello, Seth. Hello, Nathan. Okay. Let me repeat what I said, because nobody heard it but me. So, I'm gonna clean my desk off first, because it's a hot mess right now from working on that backpack, which is finished. I should go grab it to show it, but I do have like a couple minor things that I need to do on it still, little cleanup stuff. Nothing, no sewing, it's all done. It's just, like I had to trim a couple things here and there. Loose threads and stuff like that. But, tonight, we're going to be working on a hat, which I love doing. We're going to be working on a specific type of hat, which is called a Newsboy cap. But it's going to be slightly altered to try... Well, I'm going to try my best, at least to match the reference material, because it is a request for a Eustace Bagge style Newsboy cap. So, we're making a rough out leather cap with a fabric liner and a slightly extended bill. That being said, all this mess has got to go. So I need to clean this crap. So we're gonna talk. We're just gonna chat and hang out while I clean this real quick, and then I'll get to showing you the material that came, because it is nice. I also like Newsboy caps. Well, I like the look of them in movies. I don't look good in a Newsboy cap. I more prefer snap brims or I forget what they're called. Flat caps, I think they're called. There's like 1,000,001 names for different types of hats. Like a derby is the same as a bowler, etc., etc. But that's good scrap. Scrap box somewhere. I'm not gonna throw it away. So I love the idea that I'm making a hat from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Fucking love Eustace Bagge. One of my favorite characters from that show. He is definitely my spirit animal. Just an angry old man. Oh my god, I can see my desk. It's a miracle. What is this? Oh my god. I have not had a BB gun in a long time, and there's a bunch of BBs in a metal canister on my desk that I don't know where it came from. This is a bad omen. Oh, shit. Oh. Also. What? Don't say it's a bad omen? Let's see. So I don't think I got a chance to point it out to you, but there's a couple of sewing patterns I picked up. Oh! Union officer uniform. Oh, you know what? You know what's really funny, bro? I looked at the patterns that you have, and I also have those patterns, and also have those outfits. I know it's a Union officers, but it can also come in gray. I'm just gonna put it like that. I made a lot of poor decisions when I was young, but I really liked Dukes of Hazzard, and that was the song they were playing, so you can't be mad at me! I know it was wrong! You know what? There probably, like, historically is structural differences, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Butterick pattern or a McCall's pattern, and I'm also pretty sure that those patterns are not, oh my god, I have so much mess to clean up. I'm pretty sure they're not historical patterns. So, you know, take that as you will. These have been on my desk for ages. Just chilling. It is McCall's, yeah. I also have an Abraham Lincoln costume that I took the coat pattern from. Same era. I do actually have like a full-on like Wild West, and no, I don't mean the Will Smith version. Outfit that I wear whenever I have to go to Western shit. That will be a hassle to reach, so that's going there for now until I clean it. I don't know what to do with you. But I swear I'm working on this so quickly because I would like this to be clean for, you know, the next step. Set that there for now. Oh my god, I am too. I love it. That John Snyder dude sucks. I have all the leather in the world. Well, I do not have all the leather in the world. I have a very small quantity. And as I clean this, I will try and clear a spot so that I can place it and show you. I forgot these were on my desk. I forgot these were here. I intend on using these at some point. Buttons made of antler and an actual antler. Antler! Oh. Hello, Movie Man. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Martin. And other Nathan. Set that there. This goes in here, because I'm not going to need this at all. Well, I'm going to need it. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I'm gonna need those. I do not have the lid for this anymore. I don't know what that is. Set this here so it doesn't get thrown around. There we go. Oh, by the way, since I'm out here cleaning at the moment, I found my Mountain Man awl, which is a little like a dental tool, only this is actually sharp, unlike those blunted ones, and this is actually good for sewing on the range, or, you know, just when you're out and about. It's a good way to poke a hole. Ignore all the paper on the floor and clean that at a later date. Oh, my jacket? Or are you talking about sets, Bike Bunny? Because I still have a vest pattern that I want to make, and I have it sitting right right here that I found. Super old. So I think I'm gonna either piece this one together or I'm gonna mangle some other patterns. At some point. The jacket pattern, down the road, I promise. One thing at a time. I will forget that's there, freak out later. Calling it now. Where's my scrap box? There it is. Oh my gosh. What a mess. I have to remember that because I just realized I didn't do it on the backpack. I have to remember to put a damn tag on the pattern or on the stuff that I make now. Because I forgot to do that. I still can, I guess. Sew it in randomly. Oh! The Easy Rider jacket? Hell yeah. I still have it. It's sitting right here. I promise. Don't worry. I do still have it here. I thought I had it here. I might have moved it. Uh-oh. Well, I do have it, I promise. I just don't know where I put it. Where the hell would I put? Now I'm upset. It's out here somewhere. That's why I have to clean, realistically. But I do intend on working on that soon. That's really cool, Nathan. Are you gonna... Okay, hold on. Hear me out. Are you gonna... You're tailoring it. Oh, it's tan. I was gonna say, are you gonna make the old school cop hat, but... That really wouldn't apply to Highway Patrol now that I'm thinking about it. Now, where the hell did my poster go? I really need to get out here one of these weekends and actually clean this mess. Like, proper clean it, because my desk might be clean, but I'm sitting in filth, chat. These on the ready. These get set up over here. I don't know what to do with all that mess. Ugh. Okay. Let's go in there because it needs to go in the house. Is there holes in this? Yeah. Damn it. There's no holes in that. That'll work. Okay. That's trash. Basically a leather version of the uniform from Chips. Okay. That's... Dare I ask, is it actually for a cop, or is it... you know, for other purposes? Maybe You know what? Actually, don't answer that. I shouldn't ask that question. That's gonna get me in trouble with YouTube. Hi, Keo. That's a dead needle. That's a dead needle. Oh, no, it's not. That's a good needle. Why is that just chilling? Wait, why do I just have 2 good needles? Shit. This can go there. Hell. I keep finding more and more just random tools here. My brother made a leather sheath from a bronze knife. That's cool. How long do my cuttings well, I would say I can usually, if I'm sparing with the where I punch holes, I can usually make them last 6 months. I bought this one back in June, and I have a whole another quarter that I'm about to flip this around and use. I have another dead one sitting right next to me that I can partially reuse as well. By the way, Seth, I don't know, I kept this little piece for, dumb memories. Damn it. I thought I... That's... okay. That's junk. That's okay, that's okay. I was gonna add those somewhere and I don't remember where. The backpack is officially done. I can go and grab it later. I mean, okay. To be real, it's like 99% done. Because I realized tonight that I have to add my logo onto it at some point, and I still have to put the rivets on the actual straps themselves, so they're kind of dangly, but otherwise it's 100% sewn. Backpack zips open and close, does exactly the thing that it's supposed to do. I full well intend on showing it off on stream. I need an opportunity to do that, so that probably won't be until later tonight, when Farley returns. This was a mistake. I should have left these in the bag, and I don't know why I poured them out. Okay. Alright. Do I ride motorcycles? No. I do not. I have a good reason why. Very close relative of mine was killed on a motorcycle, and I have a very big aversion to them. I'm not, you know, I don't hate people that ride motorcycles. It's just not something that I see myself doing realistically. Again, no hate towards any motorcycle riders. I frankly think motorcycles are a really cool invention. It's just not for me. I do have a lot of family that was affiliated with some motorcycle clubs, but that ended with them. It has nothing to do with me. Oh shoot, I forgot to grab the specialty little rivets. Damn it. Oh well. Is that broken? That's broken. It was a long time ago. It's okay. I'm almost over it. Besides, the motorcycle isn't what killed him. It was the big truck. So, word of the wise, you know, if you spend your whole life speeding a motorcycle, the one day that you don't speed, you're probably gonna end up in trouble. Leave it at that. It's gone. Is that a good needle? No. Hello, Encompass. Okay, well, there's more people here now, so I will repeat myself from what I said at the very beginning of the stream. Today, we are making a Newsboy cap. Or starting to, I should say. I don't expect this to take nearly as long as a backpack. 2, at most 3 streams. Just because I like making hats, and I tend to work on them on the side a lot, because I like how they look when they're done. I will try my best to just continually stream it, because I realized that the top hat ended up getting made almost entirely off stream, and that I just came back and it was done, and that upset a lot of people. So I will do my best to not do that this time. Plus, I need Plague Bunny's input on it, because it is technically for him. He is the commissioner this time. Okay. Oh, I can see my table again. I can turn my mat now. Wow! What a time to be alive, guys. I don't even need to wax the hat. This is gonna be rough out. It's already resistant. I broke so many needles on that backpack. Oh. Why did I lift that? Garrison caps. What's a garrison cap? I have to look that up. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I think I know what it is, but... You know, that was not what I was expecting. I actually have my dad's old Navy hat. Or, my grandfather's old Navy hat, I should say. Not my dad. My dad wasn't a Navy man, he was a Marine. Totally different. Is this a commission? This one is a commission, Keo. Well, kind of. I just like making hats, and I'm glad that this is the next project. But, technically speaking, yes, this is a commission. How do I keep finding more thread? I have to wash my desk down at some point, because it's starting to get a little grungy with the glue. This upsets me greatly. I went out on my way to find an extra ring, and it's... because I lost one, and it was under my mat the whole time. It's okay. It's okay. I found one. It's fine. I'm not upset. I'll be fine. Let's, Ooh. Oh, God. Yeah, let's choose this corner. This is the least beat up corner. Kind of, yes. So I gave Plague Bunny an option of a 6-panel or an 8-panel, and he chose the 6-panel, because he thinks it looks more like the shape, and also he likes it better. Which is fair. Plague Bunny's gonna wear it, eventually. Oh, if anyone's wondering, this is Brandy tonight. And if anyone's curious what Brandy is, as I know people talk about it, technically it is whiskey, but it's whiskey made of grapes. And this particular brandy is not the VSOP. I have one in the other room, but this is just the standard brandy made by Kobold, the champagne people. Didn't know they made brandy, and I was gifted this over the weekend. We're having to deal with some bullshit with a Triton V10 motor. I hate aluminum heads. They just spit spark plugs like dip, and it's awful. Am I happy with that? You know, yes, I am happy with this. Good enough, I guess. Okay, so, you haven't had the chance to see this one yet. Randy was... Think that'll work, Plague Bunny? I think that copper was a good choice. Now, I did something silly because I forgot to bring home the modified pieces of the pattern, so I'm probably gonna have to make some tonight, or just bring it home tomorrow and cut them out on the side. Thank you, Sally. Let me give credit where credit is due. I am modifying this pattern, but the pattern is from Diesel Punk Row. I got it on sale. But it is going to be modified, so it's not going to be 100% matching what he made. I will say probably about 90% of it. I have never made the 6-panel before, but I have made an 8-panel hat. So this is the 6-panel. It came with it, so that's why it kind of looks new and never used. Okay, so that's the little one. So we're not going to use these just yet, because I got to bring home those pattern pieces, because I fucked up. But, essentially, these panels get sewn together at the top, and then that's it. That's the pattern. And because it is rough out, we're actually making this pattern backwards. So instead of taping it to the nice side, this is getting taped to the, if I can tape it, to the rough side. Because this is going to be the outside of the pattern. By being rough out, it also has the ability to be a little bit more weather resistant. It can't get scuffed as easily. I don't know. I haven't made something rough out in a long time. Well, okay, what I could do at this stage is I could bring in all of the fabric so that you may see Plague Bunny, and you can pick from that. Or I can cut and stamp this now, and we can do a private stream later where you choose the inner liner. Because the sewing isn't going to start tonight. This is going to purely be cutting it out and beginning that process. I also need this to be cut out of the black here. I think I might have enough. I hope I do. I definitely do. Is that 1 inch? I might not even need to use this. I might be able to just use the 1 inch that I have. That'd be convenient. And now I didn't put it all the way. I don't know where I put it. That'll do. That'll do. That's cut. God damn it. That's not gonna do. Fine. Nope. Didn't think so. Oh well. This strap's gonna be this on the nice side, because that's gonna be what ends up being the sweatband. Good night, Chris. I mean, it's fair. The good thing about this is an oil tan, Plague Bunny, so realistically, you're just making the hat stronger. Because you do, technically speaking, have to oil it. I would recommend mink oil, but, you know, motor oil technically works, I guess. Your work is gonna be very confused when you walk in wearing this. How do I want to do this? Let's start by cutting it. Let's do it that way. I also, by the way, Plague Bunny, I know I make mistakes, and I didn't charge you anything regarding this. I bought the whole hide because I wanted the whole color. I like this color, it's very nice. And I'm glad I did, because there's a lot of wrinkle down at the end. Which, we're not going for the wrinkle look. You can wrinkle it on your own. Let's see. Will my crummy tape stick? Good enough! Well, I appreciate that, Sally. You have a good night. Okay. I'm debating if this is where I begin the deviations. Because I like doing my diamond punch. I think the holes look smaller and nicer. Well, on the bright side, this is leather, so it isn't really going to get ruined. However, I can't promise you your liner's not going to get fucked up. That might get ruined. The leather will hold up, though. At some point, though, motor oil will just stain that poor liner into blackness. Just so you're aware, with a leather cap, you can't just throw it in a washing, like a washing machine. I almost said dishwasher. I don't know why I almost said dishwasher. This isn't a dish. You have to hand wash it, water, and I mean, I usually use saddle soap, but technically you could use a mild detergent, as long as it's lye based, because the lye won't hurt the fats in the leather. It won't break it down. Actually makes that really, really easy. Alright, I've decided I'm gonna cheat. Okay, we're doing, well, I'm not cheating, but I'm choosing diamond punch because I like the diamond punch. I think it looks better. That's just a personal opinion. Let's not lose my glass. What I would say in regards to that, most bar soap is made with lye. I think Dawn is too, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be very mistaken on that. Well, I'm glad you think so. I'm gonna do my best to make sure this is as good as I can physically make a hat. Not that I don't always do that, but, you know. I'm sorry you feel overwhelmed, though. I'd say just try and keep things as calm as you can, and I know Farley would agree with you, because I know he's feeling overwhelmed, too. He had a bit of car troubles today. I was talking to him, and he had a brake line pop on him today. So... I am going to have to grab my knife, because I just realized it's not in this room. What? Like that. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's positive. I'm trying my hardest to make sure every one of these holes is perfectly lined up, too. That's... I don't even do this with my own shit. Every single time I do this man's patterns, he always has the holes right up next to the edge. Always makes it so hard. Probably gonna have to skive that edge too. Damn it. Okay. This leather came from a company that I use quite often, Springfield Leather. I know a lot of people use Springfield Leather, but I love their stuff. It always comes quick. I've never had an issue with it. I'll admittedly, I will buy their cheap economy leather when I'm doing most projects, just because I already know it's going to be lower quality because it's economy. And I've never had a bad piece. Sometimes it's a little hard to take dye, but leather's expensive, so I like that they're affordable. Apart from them, I also buy from a local tannery that does food industry stuff when I need huge pieces of cow, just because they only do veg tan though, so I can't get nice colors like this, like chrome tan. But yeah, this came from Springfield Leather Company. Shout out, please sponsor me. If that happens, there will be signs. I'm just saying. Oh god, what did I knock down? Oh, crap. I need my knife. Somewhere. Where's my knife? It was in here. There it is. And let me guess. I need a new blade. You know, I'm not even going to question that. I'm just going to do it. Yep. We're just going straight off and getting a new blade because new project, new blade. The last thing I need is just to rip this nice leather. Am I going to strop it or am I going to be lazy? I'm going to be lazy. Don't do like me, chat. Strop your blades. Could grab it. I have my strop sitting like right down there. Nah. out really nice. That I want my ruler. Wow, look, I'm even trying to make the lines perfectly straight. That's just so much not like me. That's almost as if I care more about my commissions than my own stuff. Couldn't be. I think the cool thing about this whole thing is, I don't have to dye anything, so, this project's gonna go a lot quicker. Not that I'm opposed to dyeing leather. I will have to dye some leather, but, it already coming in the correct color kind of makes this a little bit... I don't know if faster is the correct term, but it cuts out a whole step. Because essentially, that piece is now done. I do like the back. It is nice, but that's not the side that we're using. Unless we're making it rough out. So this is going to get something like that, basically. Alright, let's do that 5 more times. The idea is to get this whole thing cut out tonight. Minus... Well, no, I guess I could cut that too. I was going to say minus one thing, but... Well, I guess technically... we'll see. We'll see. Because I already measured and made these pieces. And stupid me, I left them at work. And these are the modified pieces. They're shitting under my fucking scanner, so I have to make sure I bring those with me tomorrow. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I like how nicely this lays too. It's not very loose leather, or it's not very stiff leather in that regard. It's perfect for making a cap style hat. It's very floppy. You know what? I'll accept that, Plague Bunny. I would appreciate that. You know, I may make another set because I remember what I did because I had to count it like 30 different times. Essentially, on this piece, on the holes, it was the second hole up matching with the 8th hole, and I cut 2 of these and laid them on top of each other. So, how is everyone doing tonight? Everyone have a good night? And or day, could be day for you. In which case, I hope you're having a good day. But, what's everyone doing? Chilling, having a snack? Tired? I mean, that's fair. Oops. Long day at work, I'm taking it? Or just from the being overwhelmed? That's good. Well, I hope you're having a good Minecraft session. You just building, or you trying to beat the campaign? I don't know. Would you consider that a campaign? Would Minecraft's story be a campaign? I don't know if that counts, realistically. That's fair. It is the rainy season. I didn't realize there was a storm right now. Dope. I take it you moved into a village? I miss playing Minecraft. I need to get back to Keo's server. It's been ages. I need to finish Kobold Canyon. It's been an eon since I've been on Minecraft. It feels like I've just had a lot going on. Not anyone's fault for that, I might add, but just in general, just a lot going on. Let's start with this. The whole time I'm like holding my breath so I don't fuck up. Oh. Hello, Farley. I know it's been a day for you. I'm sorry. Oh no! On top of everything else, you fell. Oh, Farley. That's absolutely fair, Farley. Like that. Okay. This is really... It's a little bit stiffer than I wanted it to be, realistically, but it's not terrible. It's still floppy enough to be a hat. Actually, it's going to make it a little bit more durable, being the sort of more rigid feel that it is, I think. So, probably better that I did this. Farley's not had a good day, chat. To say the least. Figured I'd take a brief second here to run upstairs so I could go and grab the little... What they're marked as rose gold. I didn't mean for that. I ordered the copper ones. They are still copper. It's just they're listed as rose gold. But these are going to be what I use as a sort of like a air vent on the cap. These little flower petals. Let's see if I can get one to show up. Okay, it'd help if I held it in the camera. Yeah, there you go. Kind of see it. I'm gonna put one on each of these, so I really don't need all of these, but I think I'm gonna run them roughly here-ish, directly in the middle. I'll measure to make sure it's perfectly centered before I do shit, but I'm thinking right there-ish. And these will go in last after the liner's attached. Not that the flower petals realistically match the source material, but that's I think a nice add-on. Plus, with a leather cap, you really want air vents, because they, hats get hot. Baseball caps even have them, even just like regular baseball caps. Like, for example, I have a baseball cap sitting right here. These have sewn ones. I don't know if that's very visible, right? Let's see. Whereas a leather cap, right? You can't obviously sew it, 'cause it's not, well, you can, but it's not fabric, so it's not going to get like an embroidered hole. So by running realistically, these are decorative rivets. These are meant for a I'm gonna be so real with you. It says they're for paper craft. So these are not structural rivets. These are just for decoration. But they will, frankly speaking, I could just punch a hole in it and it would be just fine. These are just, making do. And I think that they will make a nice contrast on the color, because they are relatively close to the same color. I have no idea if they will oxidize, but if they get oil on them, they definitely will start to diminish and shine. So if you don't like how shiny they are, they will eventually get a little duller. I can guarantee you that. That ought to do. And I don't know if anybody saw, this is, just off the side, I saw that Keo was streaming another episode of Amanda, that really creepy, like, kids show-esque horror game. So we may raid into that because I want to watch it myself. And it's a good excuse to raid. Okie dokie. Amanda the Adventurer, yeah, that was what it was. Teeny Tiny Shake. Do you end up going to, like, Wendy's? What's Teeny Tiny Shake from? Well, see, that's the thing. You can absolutely add them. Nothing says you can't. They don't have to be structural, so like I said, these are for paper craft, so to speak. But they're copper, but they sell eyelets on Amazon. Ask me how I know. Yo, what's up, boy? Long time no see. We're making a Eustace Bagge hat. People still remember Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? Like, that's not... I know it's been off the air for a long time, but people still... I still see art of Courage all the time. Some of it not so savory. So we're gonna basically finish cutting this out tonight. I hope you know that. Possibly even before Farley gets home. That'd be cool. Because I only have 3 more pieces to cut out, and then, well, 4. I technically have this one I need to cut out, but this is the wrong size, so when Farley gets here, I may take a moment to try and get that to print a second time so that I can cut that out and manufacture that part again. We'll see. Because I have high intentions of making... alright, to kind of explain how this pattern works. I understand that this isn't fully cut out. There's still a line here and everything, but this piece and this piece go together back to back like that, and then this piece rolls over the whole edge. So this piece would be the brown, and the piece underneath, I'm just gonna dye black to match the sweatband, which is gonna be this. Which I buy specifically to make sweatband. But, you know. I'm gonna have to measure that and cut it. Because I want it to kind of match. And then I also have to make... I can do that later. So, Plague Bunny, we may need to pick out those colors tonight. That may happen, depending on how quickly this gets cut out. Because I have to attach those. Well, okay, so technically, Nathan, only the underside is black. But, yeah, I thought the same thing. I bet you didn't think this was gonna go as quick as it is, huh, Flake Bunny? Not saying that, you know, I'm trying to rush it, because I promise you I'm not. But, I mean, I did tell you, hats are my forte. I love making them. And they do tend to go quick. Well, I apologize if I've disappointed you lately. I will say backpacks do take quite a bit more time, unfortunately, for Zila. Because there's a lot more to them. No, I'm 100% wrapping the button. That's going to be this piece. So, yeah, button is getting wrapped. Okay, but if you always forget, then is that really forgetting, or is that a stylistic choice? Huh? Like 4. But once I got it going, and when I got it going. The pink one went a lot quicker than the blue one. But counterpoint, right? Even backpacks like the high roller that I'm making, which is shelved at the moment, that is still a much longer process than making a hat. Hats are significantly smaller. But I also take great pride in making hats, so I like them to come out as nice as physically possible because, well, I honestly want to make items that last forever. Is that good for business? For repeat business? Probably not. But apart from that, right, I like my craftsmanship to outweigh my capitalism. Okay, you're a little bit quicker than I am. I guess it depends on the hat, actually. Nah, because you know what? Even then, like, even when a hat goes quickly, I tend to add, like, extra details and shit into stuff. Or I'll recut pieces that I don't like. That gets folded over, so I think that'll actually be okay. Interesting. Feels like there's a hard patch here, but it doesn't look like it's going to affect the pattern. By the way, Plague Bunny, if you like this color, I bought about 4 times the amount that I told you, just because, again, I wanted the whole hide. So, we have this in the future, if you end up liking it. Because I know you mentioned previously that you might want a tricorn in the future as well. So, that option is still on the table. What would be the best option for this one? Like that, maybe? Yeah. And if I already have the leather in stock, it tends to be cheaper. Similarly, right? The, you know, you don't get charged for the liner if I already have the fabric, so. Ultimately, materials go down in price the more I have. That goes for anybody that likes how this material looks, just in general. Maybe I should lay one of these, the other... Oh, you can't even see them on stream. I have them, like, piled up here. Let me set these in a place where stream can see them. There you go. Now you can see the two. Front and the back. I like how the actual front of the leather has that sort of faded look. Like it's almost like a weathered look. And when you fold it, you can really bring out the... It doesn't matter if I do this on this piece because it's getting sewn the other way. But if I squeeze it, right, it causes the leather to change colors, and you can see that. That's not like a pushed up line, that's just the dye kind of getting pulled in a little bit more. A crochet toboggan. What is a toboggan hat? Hold on. You keep giving me hats I've never heard of. Toboggan hat. Oh! Oh, okay, so it's like a knit, like a beanie. Kinda. It's a little different. Kinda looks like a beanie. You know, this is super off topic and super weird. I have a question. Do you think... Alright, let me preface, because I don't know why my brain went to this. This is, I guess, a two-part question. It's a vampire question. So, vampires can't see their own reflection, right? So, number one, do they have mirrors in their house? Right? To look normal. If they had somebody... And, part two to that question is, why are vampires always shown to look like really well done up and nice, if they can't see themselves in the mirror to make themselves look nice? Wouldn't they look like really disheveled? Just the random ADD thought of the day. Also, vampires aren't able to cross running water, right? So that means that they can't enter any house that has pipes. Because plumbing is running water, right? Maybe this is why we don't get modern vampires a whole lot. Because they can't do anything. Yes, I'm aware of Twilight, but that's beside the point. They never showed... I actually never watched Twilight. Did they ever show him going into a house? Also, I thought Twilight was a 50 Shades of Grey fanfic that got turned into a movie. Well, no, I meant the book. Or is 50? Or am I getting it backwards? 50 Shades of Grey is the Twilight fanfic. Actually, that feels more appropriate based on what 50 Shades of Grey is. Alright, I knew it was one of them. I'd like to point out I've never seen or read either. I only know the memes and Gilbert Godfrey reading, rest his soul, reading 50 Shades of Grey. Also, George Takei reading 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my. I'm wondering if that's why they never had vampires in Rome. Because Rome had running water in houses. What with the whole aqueduct thing? I don't know why I'm on vampires tonight. I really don't. It's just stuck in my head, man. But here we are. I too was in high school around the time that was I in high school or was I in college already? Hold on, when did that movie come out? I have to double check. (2008). I was in high school still. Ooh. Cause I was like, I remember that being a huge craze and like getting irritated because they made vampires sparkle. Frankly, I don't know why that made me mad, but it made me mad. Not like I'm a fucking aficionado on fucking vampires. Thinking back now, who cares? But like, yeah, no, I made me upset at the time. Like, I didn't write the book. You know, one of these days, Far, when I come up, because I know we've driven by it a few times, we need to go to the town where Twilight was filmed. Just cuz. Take a little video and be like, gee, I sure hope nothing bites my neck. Gee, I sure hope I don't become immortal. Gee, I'm sure that was a big problem when that movie came out, of people going there. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I agree. Nosferatu is a good one for that, because he's a creepy creature of the night. And, oh, did I forget to hit loop? I forgot to hit loop. Hold on. My bad. Music stopped temporarily. But yeah, no. Nosferatu makes sense, because he can't look at himself. Also, was Nosferatu actually a vampire? Or was he just a creature? I don't know if that was ever, like, stated. I thought he was just a creature of the night. Whoa. Although he could have been a vampire, frankly. He looks very vampire-ish. I think it's just like his features look like a bat. Yo, Zila! Hold on. Alright, I'm taking a break. Zila's here. Give me a sec. I have like a couple more things to do. It's basically done. But and then you got the back. I still have threads I gotta clean up. And then on the inside, you got your 2 pockets, and then your money pouch down on the bottom that you asked for. So, I still have to add the carry handle, which I totally didn't forget, and I have to attach these still, and clean up all the threads. But this is done, basically. I have like 2 things to do. Oh, and I guess, you know, attach the pockets on the side. The yin yang still has to go on there, but this is like a minute worth of work. I have a lot of cleanup I still got to do, cleaning threads up and all that. So that's good timing. I intend on taking some real good pictures before I send it off, but... Oh my god, I have the best, like, background picture that I can absolutely take with this Newsboy cap. I have some fucking, maybe, actually, you know what, hold on, let me rephrase that. Because what I'm suggesting is, I have, some old newspapers, from a particular date in time. Specifically from November 22nd of 1963. An early and a late edition. That I was gonna lean up next to it while I took pictures. But, you know, some about maybe the JFK assassination, maybe not. Maybe that's not the best. My dad was a paper boy back in the day, and he kept those. Okay. Oh! I mean, Zila, I can just bring it back. It's right here. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's on. It's right here. Alright, well that's fine. Now, pocket left open like you asked, but it's snug enough where things won't fall out. I tested with a watch. I still have to put the pockets on the side, obviously. That's still open. I will say I'm not particularly happy with how the pink edging came around the pockets. So I apologize for that in advance. But I'm going to clean it up best I can. I did utilize a pink leather that I cannot get my hands on anywhere. So forgive me for that. I had to destroy a Barbie purse to get this color pink. I hope you know. Like a 90s Barbie purse. But the thing that I really like about this is I turned the whole fucking thing inside out when I sewed it so that all the edges are hidden on the inside. And it kind of bulges like a backpack should. IMO. So, what I'm trying to say is I'm happy with how it's come out so far, minus, a couple of things. And also because it's been so heavily late. Farley's prices be damned. I'm about to give you like the biggest fucking discount on it because I feel terrible that it took me so long to get it done. You know what? I was too. And then when I took it apart, and it actually had like a stamping in the animal. No, Zila! You stop that! Let me take my fucking grace, damn it! Let me give you a discount. God damn it. It was supposed to be done like months ago. How dare you be on Farley's side? So mad. Alright, well, after this one's done, I only have one more to cut. And then I have to do the, well, I guess I can do this one. I'm like 75%. Zila, welcome in. We're making a Eustace Bagge style Newsboy cap. Also, anybody else tuning in, welcome. Feel free to chat. We just have a good time here. You don't have to if you want to be lurker. It's fine. But if you're liking the content, you should like, comment, subscribe. Well, can't comment. It's a stream. Like and subscribe. Get that algorithm working for me. I gotta do the corpo spiel every once in a while, I guess. I'm not very good at remembering that I'm supposed to do that. Oops. I've got my headphones on. That's loud. Oh, yeah, Zila, I have a question, because I totally didn't forget to put it on, but I still can. Do you want me to put my branding on it? Like a little tag or something? Because I totally was going to do that on the inside and absolutely forgot to when I was sewing it. I can leave it off. Pretty sure you're not gonna go out and find another one of those online, realistically. Do it on the strap? I can do that. Just hang it off the bottom. I'm gonna do something small like I did with, I'll think of what it's called. The, bandolier belt that I did for Matt. The Warhammer thing. I'll do a little tag that just says Kobold's Burrow and sew it under something. I don't have a logo stamp yet. I will get one eventually, and that will become a tag. So y'all are getting the, like, hella early version 1 shit. As if my shit's ever gonna go Gucci, you know what I mean? I refuse to go that commercial. I like quality. Although I will say Louis Vuitton actually does make pretty nice stuff. So I can't knock all of the high expensive shit. Because I went to a Louis Vuitton store last Christmas and well, keep in mind, right, Louis Vuitton uses real leather and all of the animal rights activists were outside, so it felt kind of awkward walking into the store, but also I wanted to look because I'm actually curious if anybody else does this. Once a year, I like to go to San Francisco. You want a kobold in your cap? I might be able to tool something. It's gonna be very, very basic. But I'll have to have Farley sketch up like a little tiny thingy that I can tool. Okay, so yeah, so once a year, I go to the city around Christmas time, usually around December, my birthday. And by city, I want to preface, I mean San Francisco. Because I know there's a lot of cities, but living in California, when you say the city, typically you mean one of two places, LA or San Francisco, and I'm referring to San Francisco. Where all the Leathermen. Fair enough. But I like to go once a year and pretend to be rich. It's kind of a homebrew version of Saturnalia. And if you don't know what Saturnalia is, it's a Greek and then later Roman holiday where everyone became equals for a day, including, slaves. Everyone was considered the equal. We don't sacrifice anybody anymore. Except for my wallet, maybe. But, because I have made some really dumb purchases while drunk. I have a $1,400 Saks Fifth Avenue coat that I definitely did not buy on a credit card. And it took me like 3 years to pay off. It's cashmere, though. Anyway, I almost did it again a couple years ago. But they no longer have a store card, and my card was essentially cut off. Anyway, so with that, I like to go to the city, pretend to be rich for a day, and it's just a fun time. Like, we go out and drink, we dress super nice, we go through all the stores. And the reason why we do it is around Christmas time, at least. Barney's isn't there anymore, but we used to go to a store called Barney's, which people might still remember. I don't know if they're still in business somewhere else, but it was a really fancy fucking clothing store. And the second you walked in to some of the higher floors, most people didn't go in there if they weren't planning on shopping or buying something. They would give you a glass of fucking champagne while you shopped. So, like, it wasn't good champagne, but it was free. And it was like walking around acting, and, you know, oh, I'd like to try this on, and then they would take it off and they'd put it on you, and it's fucking... That's good to know. I wear it quite frequently when it's cold enough, so no holes yet. Although I did break the buttons on it, and I have to reapply the buttons. I accidentally ran them over with my office chair, so they cracked. But, you know, that's fine, Farley. Just message when you're in, and I'll answer the phone. But yeah, so getting back to it, during one of these jaunts last year, I went to Louis Vuitton, and we were looking around their store, and their leather products are really well made, which is surprising to say because all of Gucci's products are unfortunately really poorly made. Even like the Mama Bolt put on a 1 year at a store that was selling Gucci products, I think it was a $10,000 alligator purse, and it looked like it was about to fall apart. So I'm gonna well, I keep mine in a bag, so I don't know if that helps. I keep it in it has a zipper bag, but it is good to know. I didn't know cashmere became moth food. All of my ponchos are raw cashmere, though, so... Well, except for one. I have one crochet poncho. I guess I have a wool one, too, from Mexico, but I don't usually wear that one. Unless it's, like, fucking freezing out. But, yeah, getting screamed at for going into a store, that sells leather products. Surprising. Because they were only mad at Louis Vuitton, and I know for a fact all the other stores in that area were selling, like, leather products, so... Not to high road, but other than this particular piece of leather, I usually buy leather from the food industry, so it's leather that's already going to be used. You know, I'm not trying to say I'm holier than thou, but I just don't want people to come in and say that I'm killing animals specifically for their skin. I'm not. I like to make sure that the entire animal is used. Not that it really matters, but... Oh, that's... Yeah, no, you don't... It's... I'm assuming she didn't hand wash it. I agree. I agree, but I also disagree. So I don't think the whole don't kill animals plight is normal, because animals kill animals in the wild. It's no different. It's just in a different capacity. And the animals that are used for food are used for food specifically for, you know, what, you know, they're bred for food, right? And as nice as it would be for all of those animals to be free range or whatever, that's not sustainable. With how many people live in this world, that is not a sustainable. If every person had 2 cows, we'd have to have, or well, it'd have to be a minimum of what, 3 cows, right? Constant breeding, and that's just not that there's not enough space in the world. So economically, and you know, it's not. It's a nice concept, but it's not possible. Then you can fall into that, you know, don't eat meat at all, which is fine, but we're omnivores and our human bodies are meant to consume meat. So, prefacing, just to make it very clear, I can't consume meat. I don't have the enzymes, but the average human is a meat eater. Because we're omnivores. Simple biology. Leather forms, however, are bad. Those I don't agree with. Those are just places that grow animals, kill them for their skin, and then get rid of and throw out the rest. That's wrong. You're vegan? I mean, that's fair. You can be vegan. Nobody says that you can't be vegan. But what I would say is it is not a sustainable idea. It's a nice idea, right? And again, I don't eat meat. But it's not everybody's jazz, and I respect that you're vegan. That's a hard thing to do. But you know, I also a long time ago, I don't know if it's been disproven, but I read in, I think it was DC Medical Journal, that certain blood types actually are more drawn to red meat. And realistically, right, I've had a few friends that have turned vegan, turned back, and a few friends that turned vegan and stayed vegan. So it's one of those things of like, as long as you aren't the outlier, the person who's going out and screaming obscenities at restaurants and people that are just living their lives, you're fine. You're living your life how you want to live your life, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly valid, and nobody can change that. Well, ideally. If you are the type of person that goes out and screams at people at restaurants, can I ask what? Your mom is not a vegan. She says she's a vegan, but she's not. Just plain and clear, she is not. She eats fish. I'm gonna be so real. Fish are stupid. Fish don't know that they're being eaten. It's Squids do. But squids are smart. Squids aren't fish. They're vertebrae. Invertebrate. Invertebrate? Vertebrae. Invertebrate. I have to look it up. There you go. Then you're fine, Nathan. You are not the person that I was referring to in this regard. And frankly, I don't know that they were vegan either, to be honest. And I wasn't referencing them specifically. The people that I'm talking about are the outliers. If I'm being honest, they might have just been PETA. Which, I think the majority of people in PETA are vegans. It would align with their altruistic view. But I don't know that that's an accurate statement. I know PETA would hate my content, so I'm not gonna start any shit with them. I just don't want to get yelled at. But, I don't know. I find it so odd that you would spend your day, and nobody in here, but, well, maybe, screaming and yelling at something that doesn't affect the world as a whole. It's just something that they dislike. Yeah, no, vegan leather is actually worse for the environment. Oh, pita bread is delicious. That is not a fucking question. Fucking pita bread, naan, oof. Flatbread. Oh. There's a, my mom makes these fucking delicious ass, breakfast pita things where it's one scrambled egg with a little bit of cheese, doesn't matter what kind, probably not American because a cheese that melts. You could sub it out for a vegan cheese, just, well, egg. Yeah, you can do simply eggs. Simply eggs are delicious. Simply eggs, I don't know how they make them. They taste like eggs. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Off track. But it's egg, cheese, pita bread, and fucking a little bit of green onion and garlic and fucking sriracha mayo drizzled over the top. Oh. Stick warfare. What's stick warfare? What is all of which is stuff that you could 100% sub out for vegan stuff, I should say. Right? Because, again, simply eggs, delicious. What's the other one? Instead of... Do they make a vegan mayo? I imagine they do. Sticker warfare. Yeah. Yeah. I have to look that up. Do they make a vegan mayo? A vegan spicy mayo. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I'm gonna look stupid. How the fuck do you spell sriracha? Oh, thank God. Oh, they do! It's expensive as hell, but they make it. Okay. Huh. It's like $11 a jar. Ugh. But, to be fair, the regular sriracha mayo is pretty pricey. So, you know, take or leave it. Damn, now I want fucking Simply eggs. Wait, hold on. Wait, I have been like fucking keeping from eating eggs. Are they full of hold on. I've not been eating a lot of eggs because they're full of cholesterol. Simply eggs. I'm finna start buying these on the regular. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna start buying that shit on the regular. I can eat eggs again. Kind of. Well, it's not really eggs, but, you know, whatever the hell Simply Egg is made out of. Because it's magic and it tastes like egg. Oh!
Hello.
Oh, whoa.
Are you excited that you can possibly have egg again?
I am very excited I can possibly have egg again. Kind of.
Egg-ish. Egg-adjacent.
Egg-adjacent.
Jesus Christ, it's egg-adjacent 4.
God damn
it. You're welcome.
Hold on. Where is the Farley? You're not showing up.
PNG is not rebooted.
No.
Okay. Hold on. I will try my best.
It could also be just that we've been streaming for a long time and shit's fucked up.
Could be. Dunno. Also, hello everybody. I have been. Also looks like you have been... Look at your fucking note. What happened?
What?
Have you not noticed the fucking mistypings?
No? Hold on. What are you fucking talking about? Do I make myself look stupid? Did I make myself look stupid?
Me mallet.
Yeah. No, that's on purpose.
Also the todays.
Okay, that's not on purpose. That's supposed to be a fucking... That's supposed to be an apostrophe, but whatever, I'll just...
And why is there the random apostrophe down before?
This one, that's on purpose.
Down before me.
This is a quote. Right, because it's...
Big boy.
It's a fucking... It's Eustace Bagge. Bring me mallet. That's a fucking direct quote. That's not on me. Although I still don't know why you're not showing up. So hopefully,
Working on it. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll pop up eventually. But welcome home. Sorry your day is kind of shit.
Yeah, it really has been.
I'm almost done cutting out the hat.
Good job.
I've been dilly-dallying a lot. Otherwise it'd be done already.
Dilly dally. Schmilly schmally. Schmilly schmally. A single egg yolk exceeds the recommended daily intake of cholesterol.
I don't care. They're delicious. Eggs will sustain me. Bring me eggs. You gotta finish.
The thing before tomorrow.
What does that mean?
I gotta finish the thing before tomorrow.
Yeah, what thing?
A thing.
Chat Farley won't tell me.
It's true. He is forever unknowing.
It's
He
bullshit.
must not know. He has been banished to the room of the unknown. And by that it means nobody, or everybody except Kobold can know.
It's fucked up. I have spies, you know.
So are taxes. But
Only for you.
That's fucked up. I'm fucked up.
It's true.
I got my class got canceled on Thursday, so I don't have to go in the morning.
That's cool.
I'm very grateful. So I will be using that time to replace my brake pads because they definitely need replacing. Oh yeah, for those of you who aren't knowing, which is basically everybody, I don't know if anybody's actually here or not, but hello. I don't know if you told them.
I mentioned it.
I popped my whole ass brake line down the whole of my car. Not good. I was driving it when it happened, so
The good thing is, most cars don't just have a single brake line. So all that happened is you lost your rear brakes.
no, I lost one side of brakes.
You lost the front brake line too?
It was the front brake line that initially popped.
Oh,
it was
so you...
my entire passenger side.
Oh, okay, so that's not a problem then. So you still have your rear brakes. You still had 3 working brakes. That's good. That's not as bad as I thought it was.
I don't think I had 3 working brakes. I think I only had 2 because I had to have my foot all the way down as far as it possibly could go and press it as hard as I could to have it stop.
Well, hold on. I can explain that. Your rear brakes use up less... When you're stopping a car, you don't... Majority of your car is not stopped by the front... or by the rear brakes. They're stopped by the front brakes. So if you only have 1 working brake and it's leaking, that front reservoir is losing fluid very quickly, so pushing it down is allowing air into the system. So when you come back up, where the fluid would fill back up is actually filling with air. So you're losing more and more fluid the more you hit the brake pedal.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but my dad replaced it for me, thankfully, but we need to replace my pads. I just need to look into who has them. And,
Check Rock Auto. They're usually cheap.
I need ones that I can get now.
Okay. Check AutoZone.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure it would be great to get them from a place like that and probably cheaper, but at the same time, I need. Comprende?
Yes.
I can get free brake pads when I buy rotors.
Fuck it.
I think I need new rotors, though.
Yeah, but... Well, brake pads are cheaper, actually. You probably don't need the rotors.
$83 for one rotor.
Yeah. Brake pads only $20. Maybe just buy the fucking brake pads. I don't know. Summit is good, but I don't think there's a Summit in Washington. That's more of a Nevada company. And unless Farley wants to wait for shipping. Although they do ship really fast.
Yeah, but I need to have them done before Friday.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go pick them up in person then. Not from Summit.
Yeah.
Certainly not from Jegs. We all know what happened to the app.
Holy shit, are we sure they are cheaper?
Brakes? Yeah, they're usually fucking dirt cheap.
$72?
What? What are your brakes made of? Fucking gold?
Ceramic.
Oh, you don't need ceramic. Okay, that's why. Semi-metallic is fine. Well, that's still pricey. They got the old asbestos ones? Them's
$69.
Them's usually cheap. Do they still? They still make?
The answer is no.
Damn.
Yeah, it's either metallic, gold, or ceramic.
Try O'Reilly's. Because, you know, some places are more expensive. I'm assuming your Duralast Gold. Those are the basic models. Those are the ones I was talking about.
Yeah, those sons of bitches, honey, are $50 for those semi-metallics.
God damn. The squeaky brakes. That's expensive.
Yeah, no, in fact, O'Reilly's is more expensive.
Well, sometimes they're cheaper. It's. I miss Pep Boys.
$80.
I miss Pep Boys. Because there's no like. What about it? Do you have an advanced auto near you? They're usually cheap.
I'm gonna check Napa.
Well, I forgot about Napa. Napa's always more expensive, though.
I don't know, it could be different here.
They always have shit in stock, but it's always more expensive.
But it's because it's always you're paying for the convenience.
Yeah.
Don't you me.
That was tape.
Okay, I thought you were going
No, yeah, you're right. Oh, look, typing in like 30 minutes. You're fine. I get it. You're knee deep in League. I understand.
Is that what you're doing, Zila? Also, hello, it's been a while. I hope you're doing good, man.
I showed him the back. Heck.
What'd you think about it, buddy?
Why?
My jaw was on the floor. Hell yeah. It's also a lot bigger in person than you'd think it would be. It is.
Well, look, it fits your goddamn thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying like.
I had to make it big enough to fit the damn controllers.
Bitch, I know, I'm just explaining that in pictures it looks smaller than it is. Don't worry about the size, it will fit everything you wanted it to.
Yeah, no, real talk. It's well, it's not that much. It's not huge. I'd say it's about the size of a JanSport.
I'm saying in comparison to other Ita bags, it's big.
Oh yeah, in comparison to other Ita bags, yeah. This is about the size of a JanSport backpack.
Purpose built. Purpose. I don't know what I need. Pads and shoes, calipers.
You don't need calipers.
Rotors. I need to ask my dad. Hold on.
You probably don't need a rotor. You probably just need pads. And shoes would be if you have drums.
I don't know what I have, and it's what I need to ask my dad.
Chad, I need to teach Farley the difference between
He's
brakes.
the brake guy. He is the one who brakes. He does it for a living. He can answer me. He does brakes and tires. That's it. No other shit. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm high-key dreading. My battery light has been flashing on and off, and we just replaced the battery not too long ago, and yeah, so...
That'd be an alternator issue.
The alternator is under the engine. You have to take
I'm aware.
out the engine to get to it.
I'm aware.
I'm letting the chat know. Because the last time, my dad almost threw away the car. Napa is a no. Advance. Do we have...
I don't know if you have an advanced. It might be a West Coast thing. Well, you're on the West
No,
Coast.
Centralia.
You do okay. Yeah, advanced is usually cheap. They're, well, I wouldn't say the cheapest, but they tend to have more performance style stuff. So when you get like the regular standard stuff, it tends to be on the cheaper side. From my experience, at least.
They get, oh my god, no, they're just as expensive everywhere. They are all the same. Everybody is standardized now. Curse you, internet. Curse you for connecting everybody. Right, 1 second.
I'm not having battery issues. I'm having other issues I tried to... So I never got a chance to make it to the party that I mentioned to you, Plague Bunny. We were taking the RV, and the RV is a Ford, 2001 Ford, with a Triton V10 motor in it. And for anyone who does not know anything about cars, the one thing Triton motors are notoriously known for is spitting spark plugs out of the engine and stripping out the spark plug holes. Can you guess what I spent the whole weekend trying to do and failing? Putting the fucking spark plug back in. That shit's fucked. I need a new head. I even bought a tap, and the tap wasn't working. This is a really fucked up hole. Okay. Let me rage for just a minute here, right? Okay. We'll call this the spark plug hole at the bottom, right? So this is where the spark plug would thread in at. The intake, for whatever fucking reason, sits on top of the spark plug hole like that, almost the exact same size, and in order to thread it in, you have to use a fucking socket with an extension because you can't get to the spark plug hole. So, when I tried to run a tap, which, don't even talk to me at how hard it was to find a 14 by 125 fucking millimeter tap on short notice, the tap didn't fucking fit in the hole. It kept rubbing up against the sides, and I couldn't find a fucking socket that would fit with the tap. So you literally have to remove the head to either replace it or re-tap it. And I'm
That was not helpful.
I'm so fucking livid.
What? Oh, the fucking... You're talking about your weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I just want to meet the man who invented the Triton motor. I just want to talk.
No, you don't. It's a Ford.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
Oof, that was not helpful.
I just want to talk.
My dad was just like, oh, we'll just go with whoever has it and whatever they got. Okay.
Ceramic it is!
No, he wants semi-metallic.
Yeah, because they're cheap. You don't need ceramic. Ceramic is race car shit.
But do they actually stop?
Yeah, but you're not going 100 miles an hour at all times. So you don't really need that on a... I do, in fact, know. I've seen you drive.
I'm a good boy, okay? Can't help it, I'm a good boy. No, I'm not looking for Australian brake pads, thank you.
Are they cheap?
No, they're coming from Australia, which means they get hit with tariffs.
Damn. Oh, fuck! I haven't had a dog in a while. Chewy.com is just fucked now, isn't it?
Probably. My neighbor stopped getting them.
Because they used to be, like, dirt cheap to get medication and flea medication.
No, it's an American. It's from Florida.
I thought it was Australian. Well, that's...
What a terrible name for a town. What a fucking terrible name for a town.
Are you going to share with the class?
I mean, the town of Plantation, Florida.
Oh. Well... Well... We know what that was probably...
Yeah, I know. It's terrible that they haven't fucking changed it at some point, though.
You know Florida.
Plague Bunny asks, did you try a helicoil kit? Seems to be the only fix for that.
So, I did, and I couldn't get the tap in to put the helicoil in. That was the issue that I was running into. I welded to the end of the tap a bolt that was small enough that did fit in it, and then my shitty welds popped, and the tap got stuck for like 3 or 4 hours. And
How
then
did you get that out? I never got to hear that side of things.
Oh, well, you see, I
You
just
have to rip the heads off?
no, I just started the engine and it popped it out.
Oh my god, babe. Did you get the spark plug in, or are you just not
No.
fucking with that?
No, we're our regular mechanic that does our smog stuff said that he could take the head off. I don't have the time. I just don't have the time.
Good. I wanted to make sure that you weren't putting yourself in a position where you had to do that.
I don't
have time.
I just don't have the time. If I did, I'd be doing it realistically, because I don't like paying $5,000 for something that it's gonna take me. It would realistically take me a very long time to do. I'm gonna be so honest.
It's worth paying for that.
Yeah. This didn't come out like I thought it was going to.
Especially since, you know, they have all the tools and you have no tools.
That's not true. I have tools.
You have none of the tools that they need for it.
That's fair. So I have tools.
Yeah, you have tools from the 1940s.
Hold on. I do, but that's beside the
And
point.
2 engine hoists that are currently holding engines.
Yeah, that's the big issue.
Plus, you wouldn't have been able to hoist out of that thing. Not with your little guys.
No. What do you mean? Well, no, yeah, I wouldn't be able to get them in there. You're right.
It's
well,
way too
to be
tall.
fair, I wasn't trying to take the whole engine out. I wasn't trying to replace the engine. The head I can, technically speaking, do by just removing all the bolts. It would just be a long and arduous process of doing that in an RV. I'd like to point out that this is an engine that's a not accessible engine. It's in the cab. It's like the van style where it's inside the cab with you. So, yeah. It's not accessible.
Yeah, I'd much rather you spend time on your regular car versus you fixing...
Speaking of which, when you're down here, you want to help me swap an engine?
Yeah. I figured we probably were going to.
We weren't actually, but we can.
I am one to help, and I love you, and I am happy to help
Because
you.
if I can teach you how to swap an engine, then when we do the 51, it's going to be a lot easier.
What if you JB weld the spark plug? I suggested that. I was just like, it's not going to be a permanent fix, but it'll get you going until you're there.
Well, okay, look.
I suggested fucking super glue, to be fair.
You suggested super glue. I thought about JB Weld. I really did. But the problem with JB Weld is even the high temp shit can't take pressure. And the reason they pop spark plugs is because there's too much fucking pressure on blowback.
Under pressure.
Yeah. I unfortunately am well versed in this motor, and I've had to deal with this problem quite a lot, and I've gotten lucky so far up until this point, where all the spark plugs did not damage the threads, and I was able to get them back in. This time, I was not lucky. It damaged all the threads, so I wasn't able to get the plug back in. And it's all on the same side of his head, so... I think this head might be cursed, but... And to replace the heads, by the way, if anyone's curious, right? A regular set of heads for, like, a Chevy are really relatively cheap, even though, like, high-end ones are, like... fucking... like... 400-ish for a set. This is $1,000 a pop. I don't know why they're $1,000 each, but they are. I did consider the JB Will thing, though. And honestly, at a certain point, Farley, I was considering the super glue thing because it was irritating me.
I just figure super glue itself is non-conductive.
And then well, conductive isn't the issue. It's the pressure. But yeah, I started the engine and it popped out. So I was like, well, okay, fuck it.
Sorry, my brain kind of shut off there. I am here. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so outside of the whole brake line thing, I also had to get a biopsy, which, if you don't know what a biopsy is, basically, they just take a chunk out of you. This was an internal biopsy, which sucked. Because then they just jammed a needle in me and rubbed it around a little bit to grab a little bit of a tissue sample.
Hello, Alex.
I got sent home. Hi, Alex.
What a time to come into this story, huh?
I'm sorry. Hello. I suck. Or today sucked. I don't. Well.
Stop it. Okay.
Sounds whack. Yeah. I got a shot on my arm. I got a bunch of shots in my gut, and it sucked. And then they were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna jam that in there and wriggle it around a bit, just so we can make sure you don't got cancer." And I was like, "Cool, thanks, bud."
Okay,
That's great.
So
you just gonna...
you take a slight pause here, just a real quick pause. In regards to the piece, I am making the executive decision. I'm not cutting these tonight. I will be cutting these tomorrow because I forgot the pieces at work that I already made, and when I made them longer. So we're done cutting the pattern, except for this, which needs to be cut out of thicker. Well, actually, hold up, I'm lying. I have one more piece I can cut. I'm lying. I have one more piece, which is this. I'll do this real quick. But after that, set this aside. We're gonna go through the fabrics, so Ligman can choose his fabric, and then I'm gonna work on this a little bit next weekend. I'm not gonna finish it, I promise. I promise not to finish it, but I'm intending on doing some of the work, getting some of the sewing started at the minimum. So that way, when we come back, basically I'll just be putting everything together. But let me do this piece, and then, because this is just one side that gets stamped and then this all gets sewn together. But once I'm done with this, I'll go get the fabrics and we can pick from those. Anyway, continue, Farley. I did not mean to cut you off. I just needed to voice that.
Grab the lunch. Today sucks. Today was back. But the bright side about being able to get the surgery I didn't need, which is cool. I just gotta wait to see if I got cancer, which I don't. Don't freak out. It's a standardized test that they do for surgeries of this kind. It is not an emergency surgery. I do not have a tumor. I'm just allowing myself to get something removed that I needed removed for a while. Also, I got bonus bones in my feet, turns out.
Yeah, Farley got bonus bones.
Farley got an X-ray the other day.
Farley now with spare parts.
You do in fact have spare parts. Yeah, so I got a bone. I got 2 extra bones in my foot, and one of them is attached to a tendon, or embedded in a tendon, and that is probably what is causing my pain. Apparently, people just occasionally will have extra bones in their feet or hands. And it's not like a bone spur. A bone spur is a growth off of a regular bone that is sharp.
That's what I thought when he said he had extra bones.
Yeah. These are called os naviculae, which are
Careful when you say that, you might spawn something.
Os meaning bone, naviculae means the thing that navigates.
You're gonna summon a bone demon! You stop that! Os naviculae!
Yeah, it's just little tiny extra bones that your body makes. And they can be kind of anywhere. You can have them all kinds of places. Os naviculae are specifically on the feet, but you can have them in all kinds of places. There's one that's on my, or one that is in my ankle area, and then one that is on the side of my foot.
I'll make it 1.5, I think. So I need to make this a 1/2 inch smaller.
Osteochondroma.
I saw, this has nothing to do with anything, but it popped into my head. I'm having a bad ADD day.
Yep.
Can someone explain to me the digging in your butt twin thing? I don't understand that.
It was just a funny thing to say. There's no explanation behind it, honey.
Oh. Okay. I see.
If you're curious about other bones of that sort that your body may have that may make you a slightly different specimen, look up accessory bones. Because we have all kinds of them that can show up, and you may just have them in your body without knowing. And normally, they don't hurt you. You may have extra bones too.
Actually come in handy, so get rid of it. Attaboy, Alex. Breakfast of champions. Don't forget to mix an espresso shot in with it. I'm kidding, don't do that, you'll die.
Some regular food too. A crumpet, perhaps, if you have one.
Crumpet? Is he British?
Nothing today. Well, yes, Alex is.
My fault.
Get your coffee at work, okay. I mean, he's not, but I mean, culturally, man, he's there.
No, I got these mixed up.
I got a stroke from drinking Red Bull for breakfast. Don't do it. Oh, you're all out of crumpets. I would buy you a crumpet if I could.
I found out recently that our English muffins are your crumpets.
Yes.
So I am aware of what a crumpet is now.
Every time I hear crumpet, I just think of Marge crumping. You know what I mean.
I do.
Only slightly joking. I am reheating some leftovers, but I am also drinking a can of Monster as well. Okay, well at least you're eating food. That's my main thing, is just eat food for you. I may not have been following that the past couple days, but it's because I've constantly felt like I've wanted to hurl, and I did in fact like me. No time to wash the rice. No! No leftover rice. This is new rice. You shouldn't not wash your rice that you want to reheat.
I had to choose to not be violent. I was gonna suggest microwaving the rice in water so that they boil quicker.
My tummy no feel good.
Well, that was easy.
Oh, I did not know my legs could get so tired. I want to reheat it, but I don't have... Oh, you don't have a microwave? That's true, I guess. Most people don't have microwaves.
Why don't you own a microwave?
It's just not common.
Yeah, I know.
Side note, my teeth fucking hurt.
Be
Ow.
uncommon. Okay, well that's empty. I have no water. Help, I have no water. Okay. So. Let me go and grab the fabric, I guess. And And also some water. Farley, entertain for just a moment.
Okay.
Moment. Eat that.
Colin just haven't bought one yet. And have no stove. Bro, do I gotta come over there and help you? I can help you. I can get you, like, I can get you going, buddy. Get you a stove, teach you to cook. I promise. Life is brighter on the side of life where you can cook. Because you could just make stuff. You don't gotta worry about constantly ordering stuff. You save so much money on that. And then you get to choose what your shit tastes like. And you can get better at a skill by getting better at cooking. I believe it's been a year already. Yeah. But I'm glad that you are doing better. Like, an air fryer is not good, just no stove. That's fair. Air fryers are good for getting stuff crispy. But yeah, stoves are really important. Stove or ovens, both are great. My teeth hurt. Oh. Side note, you want to hear something that might upset you? That definitely upsetted Kobold? Your teeth are constantly in a state of motion, and they can wiggle. That's why things like braces work, because essentially your teeth are not connected to your bone. They are connected to the muscle around your bone by a bunch of bungee cords and little rubber band thingies. And they're just wiggling. And I can feel mine wiggling right now, and I do not like it. Air fryer is a blessing and a curse, convenient, but eating way worse. Yeah.
That rhymed.
Yeah. Also, welcome back. Bungee cord teeth.
Okay,
Was that worse than the whole protrusion of sinuses thing? Or is
All
it
right.
sinuses?
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Ignore what I'm saying.
No. We're gonna go through
No,
these
you're
one
not
at a
gonna
time.
ignore it.
So you can see the pattern up close. Plague Bunny. I just need you to type yes or no.
Wait,
And then we'll go through all the yeses. We'll go through through all the yeses a second time. I will also accept Y or N. Yes. That'll load. Hold on. That was slightly bright. I don't know if it'll let me show you the pattern. It's kind of like a stained pattern. I have a lot, so no. Okay. This is like a camo color. Like a very light camo. Yes. This is a very light floral. If I pull it away, you can see the actual color, but up close you can see the pattern. If it'll focus. Okay. This is like a paint blotch. Almost looks floral, but it's like a blotchy. Okay. This is another kind of camo-ish stain look. No. Just plain old green. No pattern, just plain. I have another one like that, too. The next one is going to be a slightly different shade. Okay. Slightly different shade. More of a denim wash. No? Oh, that was fast. Okay. Alright. Realistically, this is a really odd pattern. This is like... It's actually a maze. I don't know if there's a beginning and an end, but it's like maze cross-hatching. And then the actual color next to the damn thing. It is interesting. Yes. Okay. This is just flowers. Ignore that little... Get that out of there. And then slightly further away, let it... No. I'm pretty sure these aren't pot plants, but I can't be sure for certain. They kind of look like oak leaves, but they also kind of look like pot leaves. And there's little blue dots as well. I don't know if that comes out. I'm pretty sure they're oak leaves, though. Yes, okay. This is another sort of... This is almost like just like pure green tie-dye. Okay. This is a dark green. of that same other pattern that we had in here. So this is the same pattern as this one, but dark green. Making you do the hard choices, I know. You like the darker better? Okay. So that's a yes. Because we're going to go through them all again. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to be a no, but it might surprise me. I don't know. This is very 1970. Really? Okay. Color me surprised. Okay. Now keep in mind, you only get to pick one of these. This is like an abstract, Picasso-esque kind of... No. Okay. This is just another... Well, this is a slightly lighter tie-dye. Have a good day at work, Alex. No. Is this not the same? This is the same color tie-dye, so I'm gonna just put that over here. We can go full wire and do lily pads.
That'd be cute.
No. No Froggy. This is an old fabric. This feels old. Oh. Oh. This looks like it's out of the 90s. What? No!
Take care, Alex.
Is this not the same? Well, here's a very vibrant tie-dye. So vibrant it doesn't even want to show up on camera correctly. It's like a lime. Nah, okay. I don't know what this is, like a cheetah print, but it's green. Ew, okay. I'll take that as a no. I have a light green paisley? No. Okay. This is more very old fabric, but it's a very dainty floral. If it'll load. Come on, camera. Maybe if I get it close enough, it'll force the pattern to... There we go. And this is what I would say the color key lime is. Key lime. Like if you were to put a color to key lime. I don't know what this is. Squiggles? It feels celestial in nature. I'm bringing that one back. This isn't... Wait. Is this a no? I looked down. I don't know if the no was for the last one or not. No. Okay. And this is the last one that I brought in here. But to be fair, you didn't like any of the other ones. This is like a... This looks like somebody took a key and scratched up somebody's paint. It would be my best description of this. Okay, bet. Alright. I mean, yeah, you know, looks like somebody keyed their paint. Liquid. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to mix and match here. Alright? We're going to whittle it down. We're going to change it from yes and no to left and right. Same pattern. One's darker. I have to remember your left is my right. So, left or right? What do I think would be period? Well, that depends, because we don't know when that takes place, because it looks like the Great Depression, which means it might be the 20s. But Muriel plays a sitar, and there's a lot of hippie scenes, which means it could be the 60s. Alternatively, they are elderly, which means they could be grandparents, which means it could have been the 90s. A nylon dark green quilted fabric with the squares would be... That's fair, but I don't have a quilted fabric to work with. This is just fabric that I have on hand. But a dark green, like padded quilted hat at one point would be nice. That requires me to learn quilting. That's more of a mommable kind of hobby. I should learn it at some point, though. Okay, fine. Between the two, then, you choose the dark one. Yes? So I'm going to set this one out. Okay, so we'll set the dark one aside. Let's go with these two. Actually. Honestly, I like this one. The very old fabric. But I don't know if it's... Well, actually, you know what? Let me make sure I even have enough of this, because this doesn't feel like a lot. Ooh. Is there enough of this? Hold on. There might not be enough of this. That might be able to whittle down some of this, because I don't know if I have enough of this. So, let me verify. Hold on. 1. I suppose I could fit it in like that. Because it doesn't have to be. Or I could... Oh, hold on. Okay, that doesn't fit. But it's going to be this one. Well, yeah, there would be enough. Okay, so that does not whittle that down.
See, listen, I thought it was great until you opened it up.
You thought it was gray? Oh.
Zila, ain't you colorblind?
Oh god, now I have to fucking try and fold it back up.
Did you not have enough?
No, there's plenty here. I'm just folding it back up.
Okay.
Okay. These are the two I'm deciding on. So wait, you're... Oh, okay, so you like these two. Between that one and the oak leaves and the green and blue. Okay, so this one, okay. So I'll leave these off the side. We can double check in just a minute, right? We can come back to them. So you like those. All right. How about these two? Green and blue big flowers versus the dainty yellow floral, which doesn't like to show up on camera for whatever reason. See if I can get that with the slight bit of leather in there. Of the two, which one do you like better? You like the big floral. So you like this one. Or do you like the dainty? Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll come back around to that. Alright, so now we're going to do between the camo one and the sort of paint blotch one. At any point, by the way, if you choose that you don't want these, right, you can also say neither. And I'll set them both down. You like the florals more? Okay, we'll set them down. Okay. Basic green maze pattern. I'm gonna use an 8. I believe at least if I have some left, I'm gonna use like a 7 to 8 ounce leather for the bill, so it should be strong enough. Neither. All right, cool. See, we're narrowing it, and this is the last one I have, so we'll just double check. Let me start lining these up, I guess. So we're doing another one, and sort of like bandana-y. This is the hardest part, is making you happy. Choosing the fabrics. Oak leaves. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we'll set the oak leaves down. How about, let's do old oak leaves versus small floral. You like the old fabric? Okay. Okay. We're down to 3 then. Okay. I'm gonna try and keep the leather in frame if I can. Choose from 1 being this side, 2 being the middle, or 3 being this side.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, you want to phone a friend? That's fine, we can do that. Chat, what do y'all think?
I think I'll be RB. 1 sec.
Boogie. Sit down. Old fabric. Okay. That's 1 for old fabric. Zila, you're still here. Suppose we can let Farley, when he gets back, also make that questionable choice. Zila, I know you're gaming, but just like 5 seconds. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. I did that backwards. 1, 2, or 3. Wait. Did I do 1, 2, or 3? No, this was 1, right? Fuck, what did I say? This one, right? Or this one? This one? This is 1, this is 3. Last time. 3, 1. Dark, this one. Okay. Alright, Plague Buddy. People say this one. What say you? Well, now hold on. Do you like it, though? Is this what you wish? Is this what you want? Is that how this works? You select the pattern that you enjoy. To be fair, this is a much softer fabric than these. These are just like straight cotton, and this feels like a... It just feels softer. Yeah, you gotta pick your starter weapon. I will say this does feel softer. This feels like a handkerchief almost, where it's like that sort of warm cottony feel, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. And these feel like blanket cotton. But to be fair, I think this is made differently because it's older. If I'm not mistaken, these aren't printed on here. I think this is actually sewn on here. Or, no, it's dyed on. Oh! There's a, hold on. This is a VIP print from Cranston's Printwork. Hold on. I'm gonna look up and see if there's an actual age on it. Oh! Huh! Apparently some of this fabric online for Cranston's Printwork, I'm not finding this particular one, but VIP Printwork is going for $219. Huh. Is Cranston not in business anymore? Is that why it's so expensive? It is antique. Oh. Hold on. Let me try and look up something else. When did Cranston stop making fabric? Cranston reported the Webster plant, which dates back to 1812, would end production in 2009, closing the textile plant marks the passing of an already bygone era. So this is old fucking fabric. This might be Great Depression fabric, not gonna lie. Or it could be from 2009. Regardless, it's still pretty fucking old. That's like 30 years. Almost. Or 20 years almost, rather. Yeah, it's definitely within period. So is this it? Is this the one? That's the winner. All right. Cool. I will go and momentarily step aside, put these back. All right. Oh shit, I've been sitting on this the whole fucking time. Okay, cool. Now I just have to not fuck it up. I do have just enough to get this done. And you know what I might do? I think just to make it cool, just because it's there, under a part that ends up getting hidden by the hat band, but you could fold it down, I think I might try to leave this visible just at the very bottom where it says a VIP print by Cranston Printworks. Why was that so hard to say?
Cranston.
I think I had a stroke halfway through that.
Cranston shitworks.
So we found out that this fabric, Farley, might be as old as 1812.
Oh, cool.
Might be.
Pretty cool if it is.
I'm sure there's better ways to look it up. But the Cranston company started in 1812 and ended in 2009. And I know this fabric came from my grandmother.
Could very well be period.
It could absolutely. Yeah, I actually do want to do that now I'm thinking about it, because if I set this right here on the edge, you'll be able to see it if you fold down the hat band, I think. So with this, I don't line the edges because when this gets folded over, the fabric only needs to come up to this middle line.
I agree, it doesn't make it more special.
Alright. Well, other than, like I said, other than the two pieces here. Let me just do this so you can kind of, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, this hat is, I'll double check the measurement real quick. This is just under 3, which is what I was gonna make the other one. So, basically, to cut this down to size here, I can't believe I forgot the damn thing. You can at least tell me if this is a yes or a no, Plague Bunny. If you want it bigger, I can make it bigger if you want it. Because it's ever expandable, but...
Since Farley is here to ask about the Kobold, probably in the band, maybe?
Yes. Okay, so Farley, they want me to, for the logo, they want me to tool a little Kobold somewhere.
Okay. I'd say the band would be very doable.
What I normally do, I wouldn't be able to, so I wouldn't be tooling it on the band itself, because trust me, you don't want that. Anything that sticks up on a sweatband is going to irritate your head in some way.
I think
on the inside, on the inside should be fine of the sweatband, which is where I was gonna potentially put it. Or if you like roll down the sweatband, you can see the logo. Okay. Oh, scissors down. These are awkwardly shaped. Can't pick them up. There we go. Okay, so how do I make this so that it's just the bit? There we go. Okay, so this is about 3 inches, right? This is the original hat band for this piece. So this would sit right about there. So the white is where the original is, and this extends out another roughly 1.5 inches. This is how long I made the new piece. This is why I'm showing you like this. Is the grain acceptable, or do you want it longer? Keep in mind, again, roughly just under 3 inches. Because I can make it bigger.
That should be perfect.
Perfect.
If it's too long, I feel it will get in the way.
That's perfect. All right. Yeah, because that just makes it essentially length of a modern baseball cap. Okay, cool. So I will cut those out when I get home. Tomorrow, once I have the pieces. Oops. The only thing I'm probably not going to show, the button, getting the button cut, which is this piece, and getting this under piece cut, because this is going to be made out of black. Both of these are going to be cut out of thicker material. This is going to be 5 to 6 ounce. I can cut it out of some scrap. I'm sure I have a piece of scrap that's big enough. And then this is going to be the actual bill itself. So this is more than likely going to be cut out of 7/8 ounce. So that it's stiff like a bill. This will be cut out of the same material as this. This one does. This gets lined, but these two pieces do not get any of the liner because this, again, sits on the back of this, and then this wraps around it. So these will not see liner material. So we should have just enough liner material to do just these hats, and there's going to be a little bit of extra. Not a whole lot, but enough. So if I need to repair something in the future, I can, basically. All right. Well, yeah, I think we did pretty good tonight. I got the thing cut out. I'm not missing anything, am I?
I don't believe so.
So basically, first thing tomorrow.
Nothing I can see.
First thing tomorrow when I get home, Farley, I'm telling you so that you can kind of remind me, maybe. Finish the backpack strap for Zila, stamp the little Kobold's Burrow tag and put that on there. Basically finish Zila's bag, right? Because I have a couple things I need to do. Shouldn't take me more than like hour at most. And that's including like cutting and dyeing everything. And then getting the remaining two pieces cut out on this. And potentially getting the liner cut and laid in. Because I gotta glue those on. And then Thursday we should begin the sewing process. If I haven't already. I may bring some of it to work tomorrow. A hot. But yeah, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to take some of this with me to work once the liner's glued in on tomorrow. So I may take some of this on Thursday, and then Thursday stream, we may finish it. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
If I know anything, it's that I don't know nothing.
Exactly.
There's one thing I don't. If there's one thing I know, is that I don't know nothing.
No, it's I say it at work all the time. The only thing I know for certain is I don't know nothing. Didn't see nothing, didn't hear nothing, I don't know nothing.
Good words to live by.
In the immortal words of that one Nazi feller, I know nothing.
And on that note,
and on that bombshell,
have a great day, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Be sure to eat good food, drink water, get some sleep, and we hope to see you all next time. For now, we will bid you adieu.
we should raid into Kyo.
We are going
who's
to
doing
raid
the
into
thing. Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't forget.
We're going to raid into Kyo. I will grab her link for everybody.
Because Kyo's playing that Amanda the Adventurer game.
And in the immortal words of another famous character, well, butter my butt.
God fucking damn it, I'm haunted forever.
Yeah.
No one else has ever fucking found that character.
It was like you and the moon.
3 hours on stream, and another fucking 6. I shot that man dead in the street.
There's Kyo's stream, everybody. Go say hi to her for us. Let her know.
In Red Dead Redemption, let me verify.
Kobold raid.
Everybody raid, go raid Q.
Go say
Goodbye!
hi.
Goodbye!